What's up, guys? Real quick, we're just gonna start out the video like this. We just found a frozen mantle off this pulsating ice storm. I think it's a named mob. 6 AC, 10 mana. Nothing crazy. Like, do I want 2 AC or do I want 2 strength, 10 dex? You know what I mean? Can I even wear it? It's all. But I just wanted to show me looting that off of that mob. I think it was a rare spawn that was hanging out here. I've just been killing like the real low dark blues, trying to level up piercing slowly. Obviously I have a new UI. I got the Nillipus 1440p because I use a 1440p big monitor. I didn't think to get my bag situation fixed, but I did everything else. Oops, no. I need to lock that. Let me get the jeweler's kit. There we go. We're just gonna put that up here. So I think it's pretty nice how everything's like really big for maybe the viewers, I guess. Overall, kind of the same. You see the server tick down here. I know it's old news, but you can wait for the server to tick and then like, well, you can fizzle twice and then cast a heal and then sit down again before that server tick goes. It makes it really easy, especially when running and stuff. You can kind of just brain dead do it instead of think about it. But I like how everything is big. Like this link here is big. That's nice. Anyways, I thought I had the option turned on where I can have multiple. Hold on, multiple like windows open. I don't know. Why I only get one window for the loot? We went over this before. I can deal with this on my own time. But we had it to where we can open up multiple windows. Anyways, I don't need to waste time on all of that. I'll figure that out later. Anyways, just wanted to show me looting that, and I guess we'll just make this the start of the next episode. I gotta get used to like moving stuff around and all that. We are level 40, and we're 25% in, and I'm just picking on low-hanging fruit, trying to level up my piercing because it is still low. It is at 59 right now. The buffs are now on the right over here because the name comes off to the left. I don't know if there's a way to make it to where the name comes off to the right because I used to have it on the left over here, but I guess this is fine, and you know, leaves more open space in the middle, so we'll just get used to that. Also, the cast time is on, like when I target myself, this is all how I used to have it, but the cast bar is underneath my name, so whoops, screenshot. When I do this, you can see the cast bar is down here. I used to have the cast bar up here in the middle. Easier to tell like when you fizzle or something like that, but it's all stuff we'll just get used to. Other than that, it's really nice. I saw the shared bank on an alt. Shared bank is pretty wild, pretty big. And yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna see if I favor 2 AC and 10 mana over 2 strength and 2 dex. I think I do, to be honest. Right now I'm just favoring AC over everything, so I'll take the 2 AC. And my mana is my biggest issue right now. That's why I've been playing lame, or I've been playing really like a shaman, just because my mana has just been such a freaking issue lately. Obviously it's less of an issue now that I got my 39 spells and kit and everything, but I think I'm gonna wear that frozen mantle. I don't know how much my pet does all the damage anyways. Like, I don't know how much I need the strength, you know, as much as my pet kind of gets everything done for us. Here's a mob. Let's just kill it. But it is weird not, and you could. So it's nice and easy with the server tick line. And even if you're fighting, you could just like back out and sit real quick and get your tick or whatever, and then go in. Like if you're really desperate, you know, you could just fight like this. I mean, you're sharing aggro with your pet anyways. This is not ideal. Oh, fuck. But you know, if you really are trying to min-max shit, you can do that. Here comes another storm, dude. Let's kill him. And I guess we'll just kill a couple things since we took the time to unpause it anyways. So grab that guy, get a sit tick in, put the pet in. Oh fuck. Wait, is he mad at me? What did I do? So we got another one on us. Try to get a tainted on him. Got it. Oh, and this guy missed. Biatch. So we'll get slow on this guy. Let me just pace him a bit. Where's our spells at? Okay, we got 13 minutes. Get slow on this guy. Bring him back around. We'll get a dot on him. I'm gonna do a drive-by. Maybe he'll aggro on my pet. We'll see what happens. He did. Okay. We'll help him kill this guardian. And then we'll drop a tainted on this guy and get a sit in. Oh, so we got it though, you know. Get another sit in, and then we'll heal our pet. Not gonna make it. Let's get the sit tick in. So you can kind of see your casting bar race the world server tick, and if you're not gonna make it, you can choose to take the sit tick instead. I won't play like this all the time, but when I'm not recording, I'm 100% gonna probably play like that, doing a bunch of in and outs and stuff. I hate downtime sometimes. It depends. If I'm trying to dad camp, downtime doesn't bother me at all, but if I'm you know, if I'm in a rush and I'm paying like 100% attention, I'll probably end up doing that. Anyways, we've kind of cleared out all the dark blues around this Tower of Frozen Shadow. And stuff like that, but we're just going to continue to slowly level because I'm killing dark blues, but I'm killing the ones that are really close. We'll probably cross over here and see if the wolves are still blue, because I don't think we saw any light blue wolves. So I think the wolves are a little bit higher than the cats. So we'll go over there and take a look at the wolves. And then I don't think we're going to kill giants for a minute. Maybe if we see one with a weapon, we'll kill it and loot the weapon so that we could stockpile some weapons for the pet. That'll be nice. I need a vendor. I got too much crap. Why do they say they sell for 0? Oh, 5 copper. I mean, if it's going to sell for 5 copper, I'd rather just destroy it. I don't need to vendor this crap. Alright, so anyways, see you later. Alright, just checking back in. I just paused it right now. And then I looked up and I realized that the pulsating guy's back. I don't know if he drops anything else. We could look into it, or we could just kill him. So let's just kill him. He's a caster, as you see there. So, but let's pull him out. I want to pull him back here. Alright. Hit him with a tainted. As you can see, he actually destroys. He procs a lot of stuff and it hurts really bad. What do all you guys want? What are you doing? Why are you killing my mob? Why would you do that? Why the fuck would you do that? Hoping I am in the next session. Well, I don't know about the next session, but you're in a future session. But now I can't fucking loot the named mob, dude. Anyways, whatever. I'm gonna keep grinding. See ya. We are in Fiona Vi. Oh, he's pissed. Why is he so mad? Mad, bro? And so there's a few different let's see if I don't think I kept might have. Yeah. There's a few different Drollvargs here. I came here to kill Drollvargs. Thought it'd be a change of pace. Let's get in here. Ooh, that's loud. He's snarling. But they have growlers, savages, and snarlers. Now the savages, I believe, are going to be green for the most part, and maybe light blue. But these snarlers and growlers should be dark blue. I think there's a shot that really low level growlers might be light blue. But I felt like we'll just come here and get a grind on. And maybe get some teeth, and we could do the teeth turning quest, maybe? Oh, we're only at 97 XP. Oh, okay. I tripped out. Let's get the level. I don't know, I looked at the wrong number. I thought I looked at somewhere and it said I was at 99. One thing we have to watch out for is the VP key quest NPC, Skeleton Harbinger or something, I think. He's walking around somewhere. But he'll probably wreck us. There's a gang of these pilgrims and shit running everywhere. We'd like to avoid those. They're not going to aggro on us, but if you see over here, they kill the Drollvargs. Here, let's go in on this Snarler. Alright, get him out of the tree. Oh. I mean, preferably, we'll be able to maybe come up on some freebie kills if somehow they gang up on a pilgrim. We can't kill the pilgrims, because then we'll lose faction with the town. Need to heal my dog. Well, okay, so we're gonna get KS'd by this butterfly. I need to get in here. We need to get the last hit, at least. And we did not get it. Okay, so this is why we need to avoid, like, these butterflies and pilgrims and shit. I think they should just kind of be on this side of the road for the most part, I think. But they're going to waste your time and mana. Here's the map. So all of this is water. So we're right here. But I think we just got to stay north of this road for the most part, I think. That's fucking annoying. We don't want to go too far, because I think once, see this center circle area on the map? Let me try to, you can kind of see it better right here. If you go like, kind of like just draw a line through the zone like that, just north of that circle area, there's a bunch of frogs running around over there. And a lot of these frogs are going to be like shamans and shit. So we want to avoid those. But all over here, and including these ruins on the right, if we look at a tree right here, that's full of Drollvargs. So we can just farm some of these Drollvargs for teeth. And if you saw the video, speaking of the devil, they're an ancient Jarsath, that's what it is. That's what we want to avoid. Let's not get that guy's aggro. It seems like there's frogs. So here's the frogs are already here. So we got to avoid these frogs. But let's see what's going on with this fight. This Drollvarg is going to win. And then we're going to kill this Drollvarg. This guy's a Shin Knight. Probably heals or something stupid. But after this Drollvarg kills that guy, we're going to pull him. Can you kill him? Or are you going to get all the way up onto that next Drollvarg and then... Okay. So we should get a freebie here. Oh shit. Where did that guy come from? Let's back him up over here a bit. There's a lot of dogs pathing around. We'd like to avoid. Let's get a dot on him. Okay, so these guys might they might resist a lot. I don't really know. We're gonna find out. So I will tell you this. We got most of this level farming the giants in Iceclad. The XP seems to be pretty bad here, but the mobs die pretty easily. If you watch the Bard video that I put out where I was kiting these, you could see that you get a good amount of teeth, but they're not like super common. But if you sit here and farm them for a while, you know, you'll end up with a good amount, and they should give pretty decent XP. So, oh, he resisted Drowsy. All right, let's get him with Drowsy. Yeah, so these have decent resists because they're not very high level. They're pretty low level, but they're resisting pretty good. So yeah, I farmed a bunch of giants. Unfortunately, they just dropped two-handed weapons non-stop. I had my bags full of two-handed weapons. I was overweight, and that's why I ended up leaving the giants, because I needed to go sell to the gnomes, and then I just took off from there. I went to the bank and dropped off the cash. But I do have a couple of one-handers that we can put on the pet if I'm going to sit here and farm, which I may. And then these are my other weapons that I've been holding on to. So I only have 2 Villium one-handers from farming those guys for a while. This guy seems to be doing pretty good. This guy might be a little bit of a higher level. Let's try to get him down before his friend comes. Well, now my pet's proccing non-stop, but, you know. So, we are level 41. We didn't get the ding sound, but we are level 41 now. That means we're out of the hell level. Put us 2% in, if you see that. So now we're out of the hell level. So actually, XP probably feels better now. Now that we're out of the hell level. Oh, look at this dude. It's coming straight for us. Let's get out of this guy's way. Someone's telling me to do a quest that I already did. Anyways, yeah, okay, so I wanted to catch the... Oh, what is that? Is that a light blue? Yeah. I wanted to catch the ding on record here and kind of explain what I was doing. Farming the giants, unfortunately, only got a couple of weapons. But I think I might hang out here and grind a bit. And I'll probably record some of this. But I got some stuff to do, so just wanted to catch that on real quick, and we'll catch some more action in a bit. All right, so let's show the spot I'm doing a little bit. I was splitting this one. So I'm inside of a building. Let me just get this going. These guys are so, oh, oops. These guys are so easy. They just melt. So you know how I said I've been playing lame. All right. Come on, pet. Grab him. Look at how fast this guy shreds. Look at my pet shred this guy. He's a dark blue, mind you. But while I just sit here and med, look how fast these things die. Actually insane. And I don't even have to heal my pet that often. Like, I'm going to heal him now, but I haven't. He's already killed a bunch. Sometimes you're going to get light blues and sometimes you're going to get greens in here. It will happen. I resisted my drowsy. But you could watch again here. Just my pet wreck this dude. I'll heal my pet though. Shit. Get the heal off. There we go. The light blues, I don't even have to dot. I could just slow them if I want. And there's plenty more everywhere, so let's bust out the map. So I'm in this building right here, these ruins I said. I'm just in the hallway here. You could go into the backyard and there's a bunch of crap back there. But so far, I got him right in the last second. I already have one of those rubies in their lore. I don't know what they're for. Haven't looked it up yet. But this is about it. There's a ton of spawns in here. There's 2 static spawns here. That these 2 have always been dark blue. I don't know if they're always going to be dark blue. But I have them split now. And inside of here, there's about 5 or so. And they'll start respawning like right now. Like I don't have any downtime. And you just use the downtime that I'm given. It's like he's already at 65%. Like I shouldn't even dot him. You know what I mean? Just save the mana from the dot. And just go in there for some hits. And help him get him running. And there's another dark blue just out front that we could also kill. Like if we go out front. Well, he's not dark blue. But there's another spawn, I guess I should say. But here's the thing is like, you might get light blues here and there, but they just melt so fast that you don't really care about it. You don't care that you're killing light blues. I'm already at 37% in. And I've been at it about maybe 30 minutes. Maybe. So I guess that's right. It says I'm doing 59% an hour. So I guess I don't have to tell you. You can just see what that says. I don't know why I dotted this one. He's already dead. No, I don't have to go tag him or whatever. I did give my pet weapons, so I give him one of the Velius weapons, Velium. I was trying to farm those giants so I can get a bunch. But man, I'm telling you, I got like 22 handers. And I got 4 one-handers. And I used 2 of them there because I figured I was just going to get a bunch more. I got 2 pretty quickly off the rip. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get more. So let me the thing that cost me the most is putting haste on my pet. Because because it costs like 30% of my mana, and I got to do it like every so often. But I have to sit like these whole times because I need the mana. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go med, like go outside and med, and everything's gonna respawn in here. like I said, I don't even need to dot these. Basically, use the dot as a tag because I do have to tag them, but the pet shreds these things. And then here's the other thing is they drop fangs, right? So we have 12 canines so far, or canines. We have 12 of them so far. I think you turn in 4 at a time. So I think that's only 3 turn-ins, but I think we're going to get like 4 or 5% per turn-in. I think. I don't know. I've never done it on Quarm. But if this was P99, I think we'd be getting like 5% per turn-in. Which, if anything, I think Quarm... Oh, fuck. I think Quarm turn-ins are more generous than P99. They like to nerf quest turn-ins on P99, but they don't really do that here. So that's about it. Just check my pet, make sure he has quickness on. What's my buffs at? My buffs are actually running out. Let me kill this one here, and then I'm gonna rebuff. I'm gonna rebuff on the other side of this. Because I'm gonna have to actually med. I finally got paced after about 35 minutes. I actually don't need to buff myself because I'm not fighting in here. I would like to just give myself... I'll just give myself armor just in case I do need a tank. But I don't need strength or like dex or any of that stuff. So obviously. And I would like to get in there and... So this is like the backyard. It's full of just a bunch of these things. They seem to be lower level back here. There's just a ton of them. They're all over the place back here. So, I mean, you could just pick a corner and pull to your corner. That's what I did on my Necro. On P99, I did this place on my Necro on P99 and just fear kited them in a corner. But I've been enjoying this hallway. It's been pretty good. So let's buff me. So I'm just going to do armor and sew on myself. I'm not going to make that. But I'll put everything on my pet because he's doing all the work. I still want to chase down the mobs with my pet. So that I can get my piercing up. That's what we're trying to do. The piercing is up to 79. Which is, I mean, it's moving. Started at like 31, was it? Let me load my other spells. I think it started at 31 and we're up to 79. It's going to take me probably 5 levels from when I started using piercing to get it caught up. Because I think it maxes out right now, I think at 200. So we're like 121 behind. And we probably got about 30 per level-ish, or less. 30 skills per level. so it's going to take a while. We don't have to put quickening on yet. I can just not do that. No. This one hasn't spawned yet. You can see, oh, they're all light blues, man. That's all right. I am just gonna tag this one. This might get a little tricky since we got a lot of respawns. This is a bad respawn since they're like all light blues. But like I said, you can get the fangs in here. Whoops. Which really helps the cause. And I think these two are guaranteed dark blue. But for the most part, they're pretty dark blue in here. This would probably be better like at 39 instead of 41. Being 2 levels lower, you'd be getting pretty much the same result. Like your pet would beat their ass just as good as he is now. Just that more of these would be dark blue, I guess. It would be the difference. But yeah, so this one's never not been dark blue. These two. But that's something. I mean, you have. It's like the hill giants. You have to kill the crap you don't want to in order to get more hill giants to spawn. You know. Still has this quickening. Oops. I think I got it. There we go. Here's a dark blue. Oh. Well, this is backfiring because now that I'm recording, I'm getting actually a lot of dark blue or light blues. It's your guys' fault. Looks like we're gonna get a second one here. This one does have a dot on it, so it's fine. And my piercing did go up. In the little bit that I've been swinging at stuff, my piercing did still go up. Wow. Oh, that's the first light blue that we've gotten. So this is, I don't know. This is starting to be a little sus. Like we're getting a good amount of dark blue, light blues now. So what we could do, I guess, is look around in the backyard and see how many dark blues are back there and just pick out the dark blues. Let's take a look. Just try to keep that one split. Oh yeah, this one seems like a little bit tougher. Either that or my pet's just missing. Oh, he probably needs his haste at this point. It probably finally ran out and I didn't see it. Let's see. Yeah. So the haste finally wore out. Ooh. So we got some dark blues to choose from. Preferably we'll grab him when he's alone. Or they can hump each other. Whatever. And you can get out. If I remember correctly, you can get out by just running over this hill. I think you can get out, but you can't get in, or something like that, if I remember. I might be misremembering. But I'm pretty sure. I mean, not bad though, not bad. Even killing these light blues and stuff, we're still at 60% XP an hour. You know what I mean? And you watched me kill like a gang of light blues. And we have all these fangs that we're gonna go turn in later on. So we'll see how much XP that actually gives us, because we've never done it on this server. So we don't know. And then of course, especially based on P99, your race and your level, you know, affect the XP. But on P99, like your race and your class definitely affect how much XP you're getting back. So we definitely have one spawned in here. Let's go kill it. I see a dark blue, but I mean there's one up against this wall that is spawned that we should probably kill to keep the split. No? Huh. Maybe it was the one. Okay, this one has a weapon. Oh yeah, one of them had a weapon earlier. Probably gonna grab both of those. I guess we'll try it. Oh shit. It's spawned right now. Oh my god, clutch. Oh, we're getting closed in here. We're getting closed in here. Ooh, that's a little scary. Let's go this way a little bit. This guy's gonna run right now. Nice. So we'll kill this guy while we wait for these two to stop pumping each other. Toss the pet a heal on the next world tick. Oh, this guy's kind of a baddie. It's kind of strong. We don't want to kill him right this second anyways, because we don't want him to run into all that shit. But he's going, so we gotta go. Alright, I wanted to get the world tick in. I bet I saw a fang. With a hide corpse off. Let me get that. Oh well, I don't know. We'll have to re-hide those corpses. There's a green one in here. Gross. But hey, green ones drop fangs too, you know. Green. Oh shit. Those are a little closer together than. Oh. Oh fuck. This is gonna get a little wild. This is gonna get really wild. This is gonna get wild. Alright, who are you choosing, buddy? This one? We're gonna put a big ass dot on him. Can I sit? Okay, who you want now? You want that one? Did I slow this one? I don't think I did. I did now. Alright. Help him kill this. So that's what happens, like, when you go outside and you start messing around with the mobs outside. We already slowed that one. You start messing around with the mobs outside, and then you let everything respawn inside, and then you just kind of screw yourself. Because then you're going to get a bunch of ads and stuff, and all that does is make it tough on your mana. Because now, after this heal, we're going to be at about 10% mana. Cat's passed out on the bed. I should have slowed there, and I brain farted. Well, that wasn't a slow either. Well, he's dying fast enough. He's shredding this blue pretty good. So I'm just going to walk in and punch him when he gets to 20%. Mm-hmm. So now we can start the recovery process where we just hang out. The pet should be good on haste for a little while. Our buffs are good for 20 minutes. So we'll sit here and actually just utilize this time. We killed everything kind of suddenly. But if you keep these two cleared, like on rotation, then you can, when something pops, you just slow it and pull it over here. And as things pop, you slow them and pull them. But, you know, I went outside to play Hero Ball, and this is what happens. So I'm comfy with just hanging out in here. Now I can utilize this time to med up. But we'll get spawns anytime. We did kind of like kill everything quickly. And like I said, I can go out front and kill that one right there. I guess you could do the same in the back. You can just grab whatever's closest and kill it. But if you go out there and start killing multiple things and start waiting for shit to pat around and picky and choosy, you'll let everything respawn in here and just puts you in a bad spot. Anyway, 61% an hour, pretty good. A bunch of fangs. We'll turn these in at the end of my session, see how much it gives. But we'll probably at least finish the level here because it's going so freaking quick. Well, what do you know? This is my fastest level in a long time, actually. This is so fast. And it's crazy to say that because I'm level 41. Which is typically when stuff starts to slow down pretty good. You know, is when you get over the hump into your 40s. But this is my fastest level in probably since my 20s. Probably faster than any of my 30s. Even though it reads 60% an hour, I don't know. It just feels so fast and effortless. And that matters a lot to me. No running around, figuring stuff out. Here's the issue though, is once I do ding, because I already dinged once outside, right? Once I ding again, like, am I still going to be able to be here? Probably not. You know? We're going to save the fangs until after I ding naturally. Because they're not going to be... we don't want to use them to ding. And then we can't come back here, right? Spell was interrupted. It doesn't matter. He's dead. Peridot? I'll take the 10 plat, thanks. So I'm going to continue to do this for a while. It's going to be the same old shit over and over. So I'll check in with you in a bit when probably closer to leveling. Welp, unfortunately, a bard came through and grabbed everything. Now, some of you may say, it's payback for me doing basically this on P99, but in reality, P99 blue is pretty dead in leveling zones, so you're not disrupting anybody, but there's some stuff I could still pick off. So we're almost there. Gotta see what my cat wants. The thing that sucks about that is there's so many there. I don't know how I don't know how many you're allowed to kill. It'll summon you, right? If you pull like too many. I wonder what bards are allowed to kill right now currently on Quarm. Let me know. Bye, buddy. Fed the cat and all that. He's taking off now. So, as you see, we are at 94%. This is kind of dangerous, I guess. If you ran past me, I could pick up the kite or something like that. Probably not at this point. Let's grab this dark blue, though. I think everything in the hallway is in this kite. So, let's see what's in there. No, there's some in there. Some light blues in there. He's starting to kill him now. The lower level ones probably. Let's get in here. There's another dark blue one over there I want to go grab. Let's see how many fangs we're sitting at. We're sitting at 20. Oh no, 29. So we'll see if we can get to 32 by the time I level. And that'll be, I think, perfect turn-ins. We'll see if it works out that way or not. Or if we're close enough. Or if we kill them on the way out kind of thing. You can see my XP per hour plummeted. Because I AFK'd right now. A couple times, actually. That's why I'm in the back again. Whoa. Out of control. Yeah. Piercing just died. Like, I don't know how long. I'm looking at my log. Like, it had to be like the last 30 minutes I haven't gotten a single skill in piercing. It got to 80 and it died. I wonder if my skill only goes up so high. You've heard of this? Like, some classes, their skills on different weapons or have different caps. Probably not that low though, right? Because I am kind of like more of a monk weapons, but except for plus piercing, probably just, who knows why? Because you're part shaman? I don't know. I don't know why you get piercing in there. All this shit's light blue. Let's see if there's any dark blues we can prioritize in here. I guess let's grab this. It's in our way. Well, that's good because I tried to slow him. These are all light blue. I think we're just going to exit. We're just going to fight our way through and head towards town. And we'll level in the process. And a couple extra light blues never hurt. Maybe we can get to the 12 stack of fangs we're looking for. Try to help kill that one faster so this one doesn't come in. Bags are full. We're overweight. I could put a strength buff on. I haven't been running it the last little bit just to try to push the XP to the limit. Even though the XP per hour doesn't reflect that because I was recently AFK a couple times. But when I was pushing, that's what I was doing since I was playing pretty lame and just like chilling shaman style. But dropped 2 paradots in an hour because that's how long I've been here. I think about an hour. Oh, do we not loot this? Wow. And just like that, we got our 12 stack. But here's the problem. We need to kill one more mob. And when we kill him, he'll drop one too. Then we feel like we need 3 more. All this shit's dead from his kite. Here we go. All this shit. Yeah. This fucking guy. That's why I didn't want to kill it here anyways also. It's because that dude, all he does is pat right here. But he gets all over the place. He's all over the place. Up in your shit constantly. Every time you look, he's walking towards you. And that's got bad news written all over it. It'd probably snare you or something shit. Fucking creeping crud or whatever the hell. Something higher level than that. I just can't think of. I haven't been on the necro in months. Probably don't need this anymore. We're gonna level, but we might kill another one. Who cares? Could have met in town. Cool. Interrupted. Super cool. He's gonna die before I get the cast off. I had to go back to work tomorrow, so I took sleeping meds a while ago. Hey, see? What'd I say? But where I was wrong is that it didn't level us. Those fizzles on the heal are starting to hurt. I mean, the heal's already 15% of my mono on a successful cast. Like, here this guy goes again. Now's a good time to get out of here anyways. I don't want something stupid to happen. I get caught up in his whirlwind of kites. Like, I get aggro. Oh, there's lazy aggro. I forgot, dude. What a pain in the dick for bards because of lazy aggro. So now we're 2 over. Oh, we'll see what we got on the way in. We can just save them for later. I'm gonna head back. I mean, it's not far if you see on the map. We're just outside of town here. But I'm gonna head back and I'm just gonna look up the quest to make sure it's 4 that I want to turn in. It's been a long time since I've done it. Several years, in fact. Not on the server ever. So let me work my way back there and check that out on the internet. Okay, so I was able to look it up. Yeah, it's 4. So let's go ahead and just head back to town. We're almost there. Not a far run. Didn't see any more droll vargs. Then again, actually we did, but it was getting gangbanged by like 3 pilgrims. These guys are plentiful. Too bad they like also like, I don't know, heal and all kinds of shit. They're kind of like bogus. Nobody wants to kill these things. And then they KS you and shit. It's annoying. Old school camps used to be along the shore right here. Like you would just pick a spot on the shore and then your polar would pull from inland, grab whatever, bring it back to shore. Back in the day. But, you know, people are impatient now. It's funny, because a lot, you know, obviously this game is slow paced, but a lot of modern MMOs, you dungeon crawl, I guess. And on this game, you don't really dungeon crawl. You can, but it's, you know, typically not done because it's dangerous. And people need a med. Casters need to sit and med. Unlike other games, you just drink something real quick. And, I don't know, like, people who pick up the game later in life, sometimes you get them in your group and they're just like not understanding the dungeon mechanics. It's rare, but it's funny when that happens. All right, let's try not to get killed by anything. I forget where this dude is. I guess we should call on this guy. I'm sure I'm fine, but can never be too safe. And what I've learned at all period is that barbarians aren't the most liked. They're like a neutral race, I guess. So this dude is probably in this wood shack over here. I don't remember exactly. His name is Nealon or some shit. Neelith? This guy. Hello there, sir. Okay. So we are level 42 now, right? Where's my level? Wrong screen. We are level 42 now. So let's go ahead and see how much we get. I'm not gonna like hand in stacks or anything. I'm not that confident that works. So let's see how much one turn-in gives. Fuck. So it sucks on this server? I guess it sucks on the server. We get faction though, but the XP that I promised is dog shit. It's really good on P99. It's weird. I'm just watching the XP per hour thing. Sorry. Alright then, well, I mean, that's about it. I'm not going to make you watch me turn all these in for no XP, but I am going to turn them in nonetheless. And then, I don't know, the bard's over there and stuff. It's late for me, so this is probably it for me for today, but I'll add on to this, I'll add a little more onto this episode a little later. Okay, so we are still in Fiona Vi, but we are at some this little giant camp. It's pretty safe from the frogs. They come near, but they don't come all the way up here. Anyways, I logged in, and I don't have much time today. I got to turn around again at work. So I'm just gonna get a quick session, but I'm having fun with the with leveling now that we got the new spells and everything. So I'm kind of eager to push it a little bit. I got to figure out how I'm gonna split these two. This one's tough, so I think what I have to do is kill the arbor first. Turns out this verdant is kind of strong as fuck. So I need to kill that the verdant first, I think. Because the verdants are pretty weak. You just saw this one. This is a verdant. So if I could just slow and dot the verdant, and I'll run around the... I'm sorry, I mean the arbor this entire time. I need to kill the arbor. Oh, it seems loud. Is this a tump stump? He's not a tump. I'm gonna try to single him, but I don't think it works. I got both of them last time. I just got here. But I tried to clear the camp once first, just to make sure everything's cool, and it wasn't. So yeah, they're too close together. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this one. I'm gonna get a big dot on him though to help the pet. I'm gonna put the pet on him. The other one I'm just gonna run around. Nice, you grabbed him already. Pet'll be fine killing that guy. I'm just gonna run this dude around. See, stuff comes pretty decently close, you can see here. But it never comes all the way in here. Even that other arbor is like decently strong. Pet's getting him down though. What I can do is hit the pet with a heal, so I don't have to do it right away on the next mob. Oh, I mean even better. We'll just heal him again. Naturally, we're gonna waste a good amount of mana on this. I gotta slow this guy. I didn't slow him when I was running around. Oh, that guy came actually closer than I've ever seen. Something to keep in mind. Okay, so let's load this guy up. This guy is strong. Should be sitting down. I need to make sure I get my mana ticks, because this is a little bit spicy. My pet cannot grab aggro of this guy, which seems pretty crazy. I'll get him with a big dot though. Just gonna piss him off real good. Not as good as you might imagine. Not as good as I imagined. That's for sure. Alright, now we're pretty... Yeah, we're not doing well. I'm gonna have to like off tank little bits. But I still need my sit ticks. But if I can just like grab like a hit or two, that'll buy me time. I don't know, I'm backing up. Some sort of habit. But he's murking the pet pretty decent, but I need to be able to afford another heal on the pet. I missed that one. Alright, gonna heal the pet up. Nope, I am going to... Fucking Christ. Man. Just run, bro. I have to run. Man, ridiculous. Come on, pet. You got him, pet? I don't want to get in there, dude. I'm not dropping. I'm at 29%. I should be sitting, though. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Is he running? Oh, he's running. So then I can attack him, right? He wouldn't run because we were both low on life. The issue that we have here now, I didn't want to drop low on life and like start running slow and shit like that. It's just not worth. But the issue we're gonna have now is that we don't have a pet and we're like out of mana. Look how bad I am without my pet. I need to be getting set ticks already. So bad. These respawn pretty quick too. This is actually like so bad. My piercing's at 85, so I mean it's pretty low, but Jesus Christ. My dual wield's 199. What's that? Star Ruby, we'll take it. Oh man, I let my buffs wear out too. Just the sow. I must have cast sow a little early. Dangerous, they drop it over here too. 3 more days, boys. How crazy. Anyways, so that one respawned. Why do you respawn in that spot? What is that? Where's this guy? Anyways, that did not go as planned. At all. That dude's an absolute fucking beast. But I need to get a pet out. I need to buff the pet up. I need to buff myself up. So that's a lot of medding and buffing and stuff. And the whole entire fucking camp's gonna respawn. So yeah, not a lot of time today, and we're wasting it like this. Anyways, so Buddy Digital Disease said that you can get the eye patch of plunder without, basically by soloing. You don't have to go through all the normal stuff or any like raid zones or anything. You can get the more difficult pages from just trash, like low percentage trash drops in Tower Frozen Shadow. Word is probably out, so I wonder if the Tower Frozen Shadow, what is it? / Who All Shadow, was it? No, it's Simple Evasion. That's a guild. Who All Frozen, right? There's actually not a lot of people in there, so okay. But apparently you can just farm trash and let's load the buffs up. I'm being paranoid without having a sow on. Might as well heal myself here as well. Do I have a bark potion? I do. I'm gonna use that bark potion. That just gives me 2 hit points per tick. It's really nothing, but you're rooted in place as well, but you can just click it off. But when your life is low, you know, I'll just take whatever while I'm medding. Need mana anyways. Just give me a little extra hit points by the end of it. Anyways, yeah, so that's something that's achievable, I guess. We can go in there and like farm level 1. That should be all dark blues, or it might be light bluing out soon. I don't remember, but they're dark blues for sure. And then the other one's off of like a wolf, which we were already killing. To spawn another wolf. And I saw people doing it while I was there, killing giants and stuff. I wouldn't mind killing more giants if we saw giants with one-handed weapons, so I can get some pet weapons. And then the other one is like the more difficult one where you're turning it into a walrus dude, or actually is a bear dude. And see, they spawned on. Oh no, he spawns further out than I remember. I thought they were closer to like the campfire thing or the spit. Anyways, that one I can't solo, so I would need somebody to calm. Like I guess rangers can calm animal him, and that it makes him not hostile because he's always he's hostile to everybody, and there's no way to build faction with him, I guess. So you need an enchanter to like mez him, or you need, I guess, a ranger or a druid can calm animal, or you can sneak behind him, stuff like that. But there would be no way for me to do it solo, so I don't know what to think about that, but I'm thinking about doing it. That's a huge eye patch plunder. Did I mention that already? That's a huge upgrade, you know, so it's definitely a Quarm thing as well, so it's interesting. We're starting to get a bit of mana here. The other thing I wanted to mention, sorry, took sleeping meds again. So this would be an interesting overall video. I usually don't do that multiple times in close session, even though it's supposedly perfectly fine. But I just don't like to. But I got the turnaround tomorrow, so you do what you gotta do. Anyways, I was also going to mention that the jar, what is it? I already forgot. That's the skeleton dude for the VP key that's walking around here, the jar synth or something like that. There's multiple of them. That's why I was like seeing him every 5 seconds. He's up my ass. I saw 2 of them at once, and they were like coming together. So it's probably more Quarm stuff, I think. I don't think it's normal. I think it's just normally 1, and he's like a long spawn and stuff. But, you know, quality of life stuff for Quarm. Alright, so I'm going to med up and do all that stuff, and we'll try this again. Let's go ahead and try this again. Frog Shaman. Yeah, these are a little bit closer than I recall. So this time around, they all are arbors. So this is going to help us out. Now we should be able to... Let me make sure I got everything... Okay, good enough. So this will be the single pull. And then we'll just stay further on the back side this next time. I'm not going to run out in the front or anything like that. Does he have his... Hold on. Okay, dude. Be a little more conservative with my mana and stuff as well. Like I'll get some more sit ticks while I'm kiting one of the giants. What's this guy at? He's about to run. Run, you fool. So I went in too early. Okay. So now we're gonna pull 2. But there are 2 lesser ones, so it should be fine. Well, I'm gonna get just a couple ticks in here though. Get a heal off. Just to be safe. Alright. So we'll start on this one. Okay, they beat up my pet pretty good. Oh, I used the big one. Oh, whoops, and I fizzled a bunch. Shit, gotta heal my pet now. This isn't good. Not good. We've already managed to screw this up. What's he at? Just gonna run through him. Get out of my way, homie. I gotta heal my pet. He's gonna aggro on him again. Which might be okay. He's not. Oh, he did. Haha, sucker. It was all part of the plan. I'm not doing a very, very good job of this. Alright. Where are we at on that giant? For the love of God. Here, let's make it run. Run! I get him. Let's make sure he's still running. Is he? Ah. Alright. Okay, this guy's gonna be pissed at me for quite some time. But that's fine. As soon as he turns around. Well, let's get him with a big dot if we can. Damn it. Okay. Freaking fizzles, man. It's only on my hill, too. Like, when I buff, I don't like almost ever fizzle, really. Just my... God damn, it's so loud. I'm watching Sendra's video right now. He's in Velcator's lab, his latest video, but his volume is so low. I have the YouTube volume maxed, and so I have to turn up my volume really loud. But I need to turn it down when I when I'm recording. Anyways, Volk's Lab, sweet. Looking forward to seeing more of that. Okay, so, well, we successfully did it. And we don't need to rebuff or anything like that, but we definitely need to met up a lot. So, hopefully this mob doesn't spawn for a couple of minutes. That would be great. And now we have it broken. We can split it one at a time. And another thing is, if it respawns as a verdant, we're in fucking trouble. Because that dude's tough. I need to be like ready to go. Now there's another option is like I can skip this first spawn since he's a solo pull. Then that leads me to believe I can solo pull the second one that spawns. Because only the second and the third one are like too close. So if I'm not ready to kill a mob, I don't have enough mana and all that stuff by the time he spawns, then I could buy time by doing that, just skipping him for a round. It's an option. So, I don't know if I said this. I might have alluded to it, but anyway, so it would be nice to start working on that eye patch, perhaps. But I found out about that right before I logged in, and when I logged in, I'm already in Kunark. So I'm not going to do it now. I don't have that much time, but I do want to get back over there. But we'll see how that goes. I might just finish off a level here and then head back, or I'm not exactly sure. Seems like we got a decent amount of time waiting on this guy. We're at 42% mana, but see how much longer we get here. And he spawned pretty much immediately. Okay. Skip him or kill him? I guess let's kill him. Pet should be good. Pet's got some crappy weapons. I'll put some easy going tainted breath on him. Man, why is the pet not able to like hold aggro again? This is happening again. It's just the higher level mobs, I guess. Maybe these guys are just, they're like, you know, they're blues, but they're a little higher blues compared to what we've been killing. And so my pet doesn't hit them as well, and so I grab aggro. Seems to be probably what it is. Every spell is just a fizzle. Man, can I just cast something without fizzling first? We're desperate for mana here, man. That was a good one to not fizzle. We let him get down. We did. I was fighting him for too long. Okay, so now even on this next one that's going to spawn, we have a little bit of time, right? Because we met it up pretty good after that first kill. So we have a little bit until this guy spawns. My pet should be able to get back to 100% health, and my mana will do pretty well. But then we have even more time, because however long it took my pet to basically solo him with my dot on him, that's how much time we have before the other one's gonna spawn, really. Not really. However long it took us to kill the third one is what it would be. It's a little extra time, regardless. So here he is. He is an arbor, so that's good. We don't want verdants right now. So we probably have about a minute before the other one's going to spawn. So I'm going to push it and try to get as much freaking mana as I can. I won't get too crazy. Probably like 3 more ticks and then I'll pull. You'd hate to screw this up, you know? All right. Alright, pretty good, pretty good. We'll put another dot on him. Pet's holding aggro good now. So now we got both of our dots on him. It's pretty decent damage. And then we'll step in when he gets a little closer to 20. He procced, so I put him right at 20. So that other one's up. But we can space out this next one now pretty decent. I'm actually going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to pause it here because I'm probably just going to sit here for like 3 minutes. Alright, so my pet regen to full. My pet's quickening actually ran out. His haste buff, so I had to redo that, and that's a tremendous amount of mana. It's like I said, it's like, I don't even know, 25% of my mana pool or something like that. So that hurt us. Might even be 30%, but we don't really have to pull this guy before this one spawns because they shouldn't aggro each other, but I'm going to. I'm going to do it right now. Resisted it. Cool. This XP doesn't seem to be that great, but we really haven't gotten to a swing of things yet. Mowing through those Drollvargs was really good, even though the teeth thing didn't work out. We got some Elven Trail mix. Oh, dude, this guy's a champ. What? This guy's double dotted, or he was, but he's got a lot of life. So these must vary in level by a lot. Because he's got a ton of life. Oh, he's going down now. Let's give him a run. Now we've gotten ourselves a bit of wiggle room now that we have them separated around. And then again, this guy shouldn't connect to the other one. And we've given us a good amount of time between the second and the third one. See if we continue to kill these, if we can bring up our XP per hour, or if this just isn't as good. It's pretty consistent. You don't get that much downtime, and you need it. At this level, at least, you need it because these guys are strong. I still think Drollvargs was probably going to net better, but it's not an option right now, and going somewhere else is not an option right now either. So this is going to be our short little couple rounds. That's it. This guy's a verdant though. Fudge. Oh man. This dude might be strong as hell. Damn. I wonder if we can go in now or if we just don't have enough mana. Because that first verdant was crazy, but maybe he was a high level one. Maybe this one could be possibly a couple levels lower. Hard to tell. But let's go in. Let's try it. I don't really have time to waste with what ifs. Just gotta go for it. Get him with a couple dots. I mean, if we can kite him around while the pet fights him, that'd be fine. As long as I'm sitting down. Did that guy spawn already? Jeez. Yeah, we'll redot him now. No fizzles. That's huge. We'll heal my pet, and then we'll probably go in and help him. even though you've seen us as we're chasing down a giant, not really doing any damage at all. But I guess we're improving the fight by getting 96. He hit me for 96. What? And what the hell? Another 96. Brother, that's not cool. Yeah, this camp is just inefficient because I suck too bad to kill these. It's a struggle. They hit hard as fuck. What is that? Petrified charred branch? I don't know what that is. What do we have here? An arbor. Oh, we're not doing too well. Here's the thing too. Now we've put ourselves in a spot to where his friend is gonna spawn probably pretty soon, because he's been up himself for like a good minute. And we don't have any mana. Like, we probably need 30%, but I don't know if we can get to 30% before this other one spawns, so we might be cooked. But our buffs have like 11 minutes on them. It would have been nice, or it would be nice if we can kill just a couple more before the buffs wear out, and then I'll probably just call it there for then. And then we'll find somewhere better to finish the level, because this sucks. I don't want to deal with the shamans and shaman frogs and shit like that. It doesn't sound fun. And a lot of the Drollvargs are now, even more of them are light blue now. And anyways, that bard is over there clearing house. All right, let's grab this guy before this other one spawns. Hopefully this is a low level arbor, or we're zoning. Wait, I can't get my sit ticks and stuff down right now either. I'm just... Oh, that guy's got a weapon on him? What is that? Big ass axe. We're just gonna let the pet do his thing. And do it just like a little crappy dot to help. Double rune. Alright, well. What is he? He's an arbor. So we're below where we started on that last one. Last one we started at 32% mana. And we did fine. So I'm going to go ahead and get back up to that. We're just riding it on the edge. Watch now is when they'll drop a forest loop. This guy's getting destroyed, actually. They must have like a pretty big level range. Did he resist my dot? Did I never cast a dot? That might be more likely. Well, let's get in there and help. Make him run. Get our tag. Axe the Ironback. That's like the 2 platinum one. No, 12. Guess we'll keep it. Alright. So we're doing okay. What's this petrified char branch for? I don't even remember. Let's find out. Sounds like something druid or rangery. Maybe a mage or a wizard. Let me see. Yeah, what's it for? Doesn't have any purpose on P99. Cool. What about PQDI? Any purpose? No. Solid. All right. What do we have here? An arbor. And we're good to go. We actually made up a bit on all of this. I mean, my pet isn't 100%, but we pretty much are, and we have 61% mana. Oh, I feel like I'm out of breath. I'm not holding my breath. Damn, he's beating my pet up pretty heavy. Dodges wore off. Oh. He'll run at 20. Guess we just let it go. Damn, he pulls me. What? Dude, he hits me so freaking hard. And I don't have a super cool efficient heal like my pet heal. That's the issue. They're putting us in a box, says the Beastlord. If one spawns within the next like 2 minutes, we'll kill it. Or we're gonna call it and find something better to kill. Plus, I shouldn't be recording right now anyways, because these freaking sleeping meds got nothing to say. Piercing's gone up to 87, so it went up 2. We haven't really done much piercing. That's another good reason to kill some lower level stuff, kind of like the Drollvargs, is that I can get in there and fight more, because these things jack me. Like, I can't stand in there that long. These 81s and 93s and whatever are just too much. Okay, this is our last one, and then I'm gonna find somewhere better to level. Depending on time and stuff with my next sit down, we'll see if I stay on Kunark or if I make the trip back to Velius. It's kind of a bust right now. Dude, go Pat. Well, looks like he's doing a lot, but only like one is hit. Unless those were from a different fight. Like that didn't hit. Yeah, none of these are hitting. It's brutal. I don't know. What if it was something like, I mean, he's probably resisting, but what if it was something like the game's only allowing it to proc so many times? Where you see it, it just doesn't actually do anything. Nah, because you can, on lesser mobs, you see it land multiple times in a row. Oh sweet, we got a giant foreman's tunic. $68 plat to the vendor. Alright. We'll call it there. I'll return with somewhere better to level, or so I think. At least somewhere else to try. Either somewhere better or somewhere else to try. And a bit more energy. Finish this out. Well then, I thought I was recording for about the last 10 minutes. Turns out I wasn't. So here we go. I'm back. I'm back in the room that I was in earlier. I don't know if I think it was earlier this episode, yeah. And the bard's not here today, so yay. At least not yet. I'm actually home a little early because I did the turnaround and I had an early shift today, so he might show up here any minute. But you can see our XP per hour is at 49. When I was showing the when I started the recording the first time, it was at 57, so oh man. Aww. We're gonna help him kill this guy real quick. Wait, we haven't slowed this one yet, huh? Hold on. Let me slow that guy. Let me get interrupted. There we go. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just run this guy around. Oh, fuck. Hopefully this green doesn't aggro. Let me pull my pet back. Let my pet grab aggro on this guy. Toss a heal to the pet. I'll get a dot going on this guy as well. So we're a little low on mana here, but I should probably actually heal myself. Couple times at least. But we're gonna be pretty tapped on our mana here, especially if we fizzle every other cast. Let's get him to run. Oh! I just saw this guy. I didn't want him to aggro. So we're a little behind now. That's alright. Buffs are starting to wear out soonish as well. Anyways, 50% an hour right now. When I was not worried about recording or going out back or doing anything, and I was just like staying steady and staying in my lane and getting everything killed. I was at 57% an hour, so that was pretty good. That's way up from like the little giant camp that I was at right outside of here. I mean, they're just too tough. They're too strong. And even though you're killing them like basically on cooldown, as soon as they spawn, you're killing them. Excuse me. It's just not efficient enough. We'll fight this guy. I wonder if the green will pull. He shouldn't, right? Let's pull this guy back here. Put a dot on him. And take a seat. Good boy. But as you can see, the more meleeing I do, the worse shape I'm in. That's basically what it comes down to. If I just slow, dot, and sit, let the pet do everything else, throw the pet a heal every once in a while, maybe get up and melee while they're running away at 20%, and then just sit whenever the tick goes, you just can't beat it. That's just the best efficiency I've got right now. And then if I do that, I can get up to like 57% an hour. Pet's not doing too well here. We're gonna step in right now. I missed the hotkey. I missed shift. Come on. So we get a heal off on the pet here. What I'd like to do, we got some blues and stuff coming up now. What I'd really like to do, and I don't, oh, bronze boots. I really don't know where we are on this timer, but I really want to split this. I got to stop killing 2 at a time because that really drains your resources. So I gotta rebuff soonish too. What I'm probably gonna do is sit here until I can split these guys. I'll wait for one of them to spawn. I'll pull him to the back, I'll kill him, and then I'll buff up, and then I'll come kill the other one. And then I'll clear the room, and then having a buff up session in between the two will separate them really well. Let's see what happens here. I mean, if this blue one wants to go, we can go. Looks like he wants to go. So we're gonna take him. Of course he resisted. And what I'd like to do is kind of keep an eye on when these guys are gonna spawn. Because they're pretty, you know, tight. We missed it last time. Was I recording yet? I might not have been recording. Like, I thought I was recording, and then turns out I wasn't, so. I don't know when I was or wasn't at this point. Fangs don't do crap. That's unfortunate. What I was trying to say was if you are on P99 and you're coming to this spot, definitely do the Fangs. They're worth really good XP on P99. They're just not worth XP on this server for some reason. Because even when many of these were green, if you happen to watch that, if you happen to watch that Bard video, you will notice that, you know, all the greens die first, then the light blues, and the blues die at the end. And then all the guys who resisted die at the very, very end. But even during that time, teeth are still giving me like 3 or 4% per turn in, which is 4 teeth. And I think I was level 40, 39 and 40-ish, right? Wasn't I? Yeah. I think I was level 39 and I dinged 40 in that video. So they're still giving like 3 to 4% for him. So they should have been giving me the same on this guy, but they gave me 0. So it's definitely a server thing and not anything else. Okay, so then this one's gonna be spawned, right? Yeah. So what I would like to do now is I'm gonna go ahead and rebuff. So I'm gonna pause here. I'm gonna keep grinding it out, and when I'm closer to leveling, I'll probably unpause it. We've already seen like a ton of this spot, but I'm just gonna stay here, get my level, and then I'll probably go back to Velius. Well, that'll be a level 43, because there's some stuff that we want to do there, some questing we want to look into, and whatnot. So see you guys closer to leveling. Alright, time to finish this out. Finish this level out. Man, this guy has a lot of life, or what? We are 13% away. It says we're getting 5% XP per hour. It's weird. I just logged in. I mean, I've killed like a bunch of stuff, but I just logged in like 5 minutes ago. I haven't met it or anything. I don't know how. That's a bug. Oh, it's broken. It's just gonna sit at 5. Seems to be a few dark blues back here, so we're gonna take them out. I've been on for about 17 minutes, according to my buffs. See what else we got. Light blues, greens. There's another dark blue there and there. Nice. That'll be some decent XP, and then we'll go back inside and see what's in there. This is definitely the last level here. Even though it feels great, like, I don't know, this is some of the best XP I've had, to be honest. Dang, this dude. My pet must just not be proccing. This guy wants to die. He's coming in. What are you looking like over here? This guy just won't go down. I don't know. My pet cannot hit this guy. It's crazy. Oh, we got 3 dark blues here. That's good. This is crazy. Okay. Did my pet's haste wear out now? It did. Okay, so that's good to know. It had to have just wore off. Why am I dotting him first? Nobody knows. Alright. Now we are good to go. Frickin' Luca got teched up twice and kicked out of the game, and we ended up losing. Ridiculous. Back to Velius, probably? Pretty sure. Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff we want to do there. Gotta figure all that out. Oh boy. Nice. Alright, let's see. Oh, he's going way over here. Let's get him before he disappears into the... Whoa. We'll take this one, I guess. He resisted. Earlier I had one resist Tainted Breath 3 times in a row. That was crazy. Give my pet a heal here. What are we at? We're only at 90. XP's a little funky right now. Gonna be 43. Ooh, a lot to do. A lot to do. 2 more levels until we got a hell level. 7 more levels until we get spells again. I mean, we kind of just got spells. Even though we're gonna be 43, we got spells at 39. So we're already like 4 levels since we got our new spells. Kind of crazy. Went by pretty quick once we got... Yeah, I don't know where that dark blue went. He's gone. Went into oblivion. Once we got our new spells, we powered through, so that was nice. Hopefully we feel the same way at 49, which we probably will. I don't know. 49's kind of... Shit. Did I aggro both? Yeah. Okay. I get interrupted here. Got interrupted again. Okay. Alright. Man. Alright, that's not good. Okay. I don't know why I'm slowing at this point. Well, so I could stand in there, I guess. Yeah, my pet just doesn't want to proc lately. It's kind of crazy. Killed this. I killed that? My bags are full. Cause I want that. Opal. Hell yeah. Go to the page. Probably toss another one real quick like. Man, it would be so great to have frickin' regeneration. I cannot wait. It's a long ways away, but I can't wait. My pet's getting brutalized, though. This guy's tough. Oops. I don't know what the different colors in the health bar mean. What does that mean? Sometimes there's like different shades. My pet's... Did this guy not get slowed or what the hell? Pet needs to be healed for the 3rd time. Oh, room. Stop looting shit. Oh, we could loot that. Stacks. What? I just happen to have a perfect stack? Yeah, okay. What are the odds? Alright, let's see what we got going on in here. Guess we'll kill this guy. We haven't even explored much of Velius. We've been in 2 zones only, really, so far. If you don't count tower explosion, set shadow for 5 seconds, which we should go in there and start killing stuff as well. Drop a slow on the screen, dude. This guy should be dead. Not gonna help him out with dots or anything. He can just do that while I med up a bit. We got 9 minutes left on buffs. I'm hoping to get this 5% before 9 minutes goes, but we'll see if we can pull that off. We're about to get a lot here. This guy needs to not come this direction. I need to slow this guy. We'll heal the pet. And drop a dot. Alright, doing okay. We need blues though, really, if we're gonna level here. Because if I gotta rebuff, then I gotta med. That's a whole thing. I'd rather not. We don't have to rebuff. I could just slap on Spirit of Wolf and call it a day. We're gonna have to kill this green, unfortunately. It's just a waste of time. God damn. Oops. Let's go see what's out front. We should be able to find a couple blues out here. I hung out here for the first little bit when I logged in. I mean, I don't know. We might be able to go to the Dreadlands as well soon. If they're this easy. I don't know that they will be, but you know, if we can kill more blue dogs this easily in the Dreadlands or something, then I mean, why wouldn't you? But I don't know that that's right. But first things first, we got to go back to Vilius and see if we can get the pages for the eye patch. I don't know. What do y'all think? Is it cheating to have a ranger or a druid calm animal so that I could turn in a quest? Is that cheating? Probably. It's a fucking massive item though. Like a stupid huge item. I'd like to grab this blue. I can just grab this blue. All right, where are we at? 97. We got 5 minutes still. We're making great time. 6%. We're up to 6% an hour. I don't know why it's like. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on there. I feel like the second digit is broken or something. 'Cause I feel like we're doing well. And we're getting more than an XP in a minute because, you know, based on our timers. Let's jump in there. Piercing's at 96. It's almost to the halfway point. It's gonna take a few more levels. He resisted. Not good. Let's hit him with another dot. Let's get him with the other one. Since this is gonna ding us. And my pet held aggro? What? Dude, this one's tough anyways. I'm double dotting him. And his life total's staying, remaining. Let's get in there and fight him. I had to go pick up some of those woolly spider webs or whatever, too. Can we get a sound this time? Alright. There it is, boys! Ding-a-ling 43. Still got some dark blues out here, but they're gonna be far and few in between. Should we just kill another one? There's just not going to be enough of them, you know? I forgot about our buffs. Yeah, we'll buff up right here. We're going to have to hitch a ride on the boat and stuff anyways. Oh. So, we'll have plenty of time to med. We don't need to really heal the pet. Just don't let him die. Just don't let him die. Just don't let him die. Just make this guy run. His fangs be dropping like crazy. That's a shame that we can't even get like a % out of him, out of a turn in. That's crazy to me. All right, so that's gonna be it for this. We may have dinged twice in this video. I don't remember. This is over the course of 3 days. Shout out to the channel members. I would like to. Sendrith EQ, Lesla March, Eric Phalor Schaefer, Redo, One Up Carson, Raptorac, Gavin Marsh, Arl86. Haven't seen some of these homies in the comments in a little bit. Mr. Meach. They really need to fix this setup where like it, if I don't, it scrolls. Anyways, Mike Parsons, Vincent, Fragtasmo, Vorge, Not That Kind of Bear. Thank you, Not That Kind of Bear, for dropping some knowledge on me in the comments. Let's get a so one. Jowls Chive, Lanix, Joshy Z, Sean Farrell, Fatastic Pat, Lady Alfield, Sauna, Joe H, and the newest member, brand new, Zachary Johnson. What's up, dude? Don't think I've seen you in the comments. If you're out there, say what's up. If I'm mistaken, my bad. Y'all are the real MVPs. Keeping me going with my... That's a sugar-free monster. New flavor. Ultra Blue Hawaii. That's pretty good. Hawaiian? Hawaiian. I had to keep reading. Anyways, that'll do it. See you guys on the next one. Likely back into Velius, trying to get more gear. Speaking of gear, we can get that ring. 2 days and 3 hours. We can come back and snag that ring. That'll be a big armor upgrade, or 5 more? I think it's 10 armor ring, so that'll be like 5 more armor. Armor class. That'll be good. Start a couple of other... I need to look into some stuff. You know, everybody's helping me out, dropping some of the Velius quests in the chat. So I need to look into a couple of quests, see how far we can get on certain, like a shawl quest and a ring quest and stuff like that. I don't know how far we can make it, but something I need to look into. I'll actually do that now while I'm waiting for the boat and stuff. But for this video, it's gonna be it. I will see you in the next one.